Well, that turned out better than I thought. Oh. Yeah, I'm just using my makeshift gadgety thing for resting my phone on. It works all that does. I always wanted to put my phone somewhere where it can sit there and not fall over. Not saying that that won't fall over, mind you, but I know. Morning, how you doing? Yes, we are currently up in Telford. It's 7:10 in the morning at the moment, and they've just started to load me. That's better. They just started to load me, and hopefully they'll get done reasonably quickly because I've got to deliver this to Sheffield. Yes, off to Sheffield. Sheffield. You're going to listen to that all the way through the conversation, so I apologise. What the hell's that on there? Hang on. Well, I've seen there was like there was something on there. Even with my eye peepers, I could see that. So I imagine what you would see. Yeah, dear. I had a wonderful night's sleep last night. I forced myself to get myself into bed. I was going to go to bed at around about 9:30, but it didn't quite work out to plan. But I did manage to get my arse into bed at around about 10:20 anyway. So that was something, I suppose. You know what I mean? It's better than 12:20. Wow. You didn't see that? Once again, I've moved a little closer for these older phones of getting something like. And I got my laptop because I plugged in this one particular Ericsson phone, and my computer says loading driver malfunction, blah blah blah, doesn't want to play. So I thought, well, I'll try it, even though the laptop is now Windows 10, but originally it was a Windows 8 operating system on it, which has just been updated. And I plugged it in, and lo and behold, it did something different. And eventually it comes to the point where it actually came on. I'm like, yes, finally then. But it wouldn't. There's still something not quite right. It's not playing as it should. So, but it did do more than what it was. So I'm edging forward at little tiny steps at a time. But I've gone through all the phones I've got, as in checking to make sure that the batteries are with them. I've ordered another battery for another one of the phones. I've separated the ones that have been pin locked, so that what I shall do with them, I've done a bit of research, and I'm not sure whether you can or not, but there's something says that you can do it. You can get around the pin lock of some phones by doing this one thing and what have you, but I can't see it. But there's nothing wrong with coming to the end of the amount of attempts that you can have on your phone. So, thinking to myself, if you put too many attempts in, it's going to brick the phone. Now it doesn't. What it does is it will wipe everything and send the phone back to factory standard, which is fine. That's not a bother, because at least then it's still usable. Yes, I can't get the data that's off it that I wanted to do because I'm a nosy cow, but at least the phone is operational. It's not just a glorified paperweight, you know what I mean? So there is that. So, last night, with me sorting the phones out, putting the batteries in, checking them out, there's the two Ericsson, I think they're, what was it now? W20i, or W20 or something like that. I made sure that those are perfectly fine. I've got what's on there off, and I have now factory reset those phones now, so they are operational, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with them. They will work. So that's that done. As in quality wise of the phones themselves, one of the phones is okay and it works reasonably well. The other one on the other hand has got a few lines missing out of the screen, but again it's still functional, it's still usable, so at least there's that, you know what I mean. And I'm going to do that, go through these phones and see what else I can salvage. And I'm looking forward to this battery coming for this other phone, because it's one of the phones that have been pin locked, and I'm still gonna keep messing. I ain't give up just yet. Because I had an idea of there's a possibility, however highly unlikely, even though I'm certainly not optimistic at all, but you've got to try, because if you don't try you'll never know, right? And because it's an Android phone, I'm going to see if I can find any kind of jailbreak stuff that you can use for it, like they do with the Android phones, you know what I mean, and the iPhones. There's a jailbreak thing you can do them. I'm going to have a look into that and see what happens. But again, like I say, I'm not overly optimistic. I mean, it's not really, you know, an important thing. It's just an adventure, you know what I mean. If it fails, it fails. If it don't, it don't. But I will endeavour to let you know how it goes. Like, but all else fails, it'll just be reset factory settings, and it'll be an operating phone. That's as simple as that. But if it can be accessed, as in I can get into it, as in the bootloader system, if I can do that, which I have done before with Android phones, and jailbreak and put a different ROM on them and whatever. I've done that before with Android. So if it's possible, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Personally, I don't think it is, but I will have a go. It's something to do, isn't it? You know what I mean? But that's pretty much what I did yesterday, and I definitely forced myself to get my ass in bed. And when I got up this morning, my alarm clock went off, and I checked my sleep quality, and it was 91%. I'm like, I wonder if I feel a bit fresher this morning. 91%. It's fucking cracking, that is. And the bit that fucking freaked me out though is when my alarm had gone off, and I turned that off, and I'm like, well, why hasn't my other one gone off as well? Because that should have gone off by now, but it hadn't. So I reset it, even though it was still on. And next thing I'm hearing is this fucking weird tune coming from somewhere. What the fuck's that? It was one of the phones downstairs. I tell you what, you know, that has happened a couple of times where all of a sudden, randomly, one of those phones has just gone, an alarm has gone off, and I'm like, fuck, what's going on here now? Like, you know. And oh, dude, it fucking freaked me out, that did. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, are they watching me? Are they really watching me? No. But yeah, funny. So I had to get out of the bed anyway and go downstairs and turn the bloody thing off. Oh, good grief. Yeah, but I'm finding it fascinating. I really am. Some of the stuff that I'm finding is just, yeah. But anyway, like I say, it's when if I'm unfortunate enough to find something that's untoward, the first place I will be going is the police station. Yes, that's without a doubt, that is. I mean, I don't want that to happen, to be fair. I don't mind the fucking drunken louty kind of shit when the people are in minibuses or off out in the night time, or the video pieces of a concert, or there's some holiday photos. I don't mind none of that, but I just don't want anything untoward. I really don't. And but as soon as that happens, mate, my first stop will be the police station. I'll go, I think you might want this, and explain to where I've got it from and all the rest of it. And yeah, but I hope that never happens. Fingers crossed. I hope that never happens. But because as soon as it does, that'll be it. I certainly won't be doing it again. No, I won't be brave enough. You know what I mean? I'll be fucking like. But anyway, that said, it's just interesting to see the lives of past times, like, you know what I mean. And yes, I granted some of these are only at the moment between 6 and 7 years ago, but that's still 6 and 7 years ago, and life has moved on since then, obviously, and people's jobs maybe, or their circumstances from that moment in time to now has completely changed, like, you know. So yeah, that's the thing. But still interesting though. I'm still trying to figure out how to get into that Nokia one that doesn't have Bluetooth, because that's got to be old, that has. I don't know. I should have last night seen what model it was and done a bit of research on it to find out when it was released, because that would have been interesting and surprising, I suppose, because I'm assuming, because it hasn't got Bluetooth, that it would be sort of early 2000s, maybe, depending on the model. I don't know. I mean, they could have released it a bit later on, and it just not having Bluetooth facility on it. I don't know, but I didn't bother to look, did I? I forgot. But I'll do that tonight when I get home. I'll have a look to see what the model is, and I'll do a bit of research on it and see if, you know, how old it actually is. That'll be interesting, I think. And I'm still on the hunt for a PC of the XP variety, or even Windows 98. I know how to do both. I'd like to do a bootloader, you know what I mean, so you could have both operations. I mean, I know that some of you have said they'll have a virtual box, but it wouldn't work. Unfortunately, the virtual box is yes, it will. You can have the operating system on there, but it's the driver system that's still not the right. You have to have the machine itself is part of that, so you're still working off an advanced motherboard. Even if it's in a virtual world, it still works off an advanced motherboard, so it doesn't work the same. Not that I've seen it. I've tried that before many times. It was I think it was Windows 7 and had VirtualBox XP, but it still didn't do what I wanted it to do. And that was fucking hell. How long ago was that, man? That was a while ago. But I think to limit the amount of faffing, it's going to have to be a build. I think I'm going to have to get myself an old computer knocked up, and I'm going to see what kind of fundage I've got this weekend, and if I've got enough, I might fork out that motherboard that I've seen on eBay. I don't want to, because it's a bit expensive for what it is, but we'll see. We'll see. But other than that, that's it. Yeah. Oh, there. There's not much else. I think I'm about done. I've kept you up to date as much as I know, and yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm good now. I'll speak to you later. Have a good one. Don't forget, I'm not at work tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I've got the dentist, so I will probably speak to you on Monday, and I'll have a look through my my archives on the week. Well, this weekend anyway, and I might even stick some of my old stuff back up again, because I've still got a load of the deleted videos of 2014. I've still got them, I know it's on episode 14, but I've still got more. I think it's episode 14. Is it 14 or 16? I ain't sure now. Fuck knows. I'll have a look. But yeah, I have still got more of that. So stick a comment down below. Let me know if you want me to do more of that, and I will do. But if not, then don't worry about it. I'll do it anyway. You know what I mean? But have a good day, and I'll speak to you a lot later. Ta-da!